The Volant Pro5 closed box cold air intake fitting all 04 to 08 5.4 powered F150s is perfect for the F150 owner that's looking to increase performance, improve throttle response, all while remaining budget friendly, and most importantly, for those emissions restrictive states, carb legal. A system like this one is going to replace that restrictive factory intake tubing with something that's designed to pull more cold air and create horsepower. This intake is manufactured out of ABS plastic and features a nice polished aluminum lid with the Volant logo front and center. It also features Volant's 5-layer filter, which is going to increase airflow, and also included in the kit is some nice stainless hardware. That closed box gives a nice complete look under the hood. It's also going to create power, and when you're cruising, it's going to be nice and quiet. You're not going to hear any induction noise like you would with some other cold air intake kits. Another great thing about this intake is it doesn't change the diameter of the tubing around the mass airflow sensor, so you don't need to retune your vehicle in order to run this system, and that makes it carb legal, so you're always going to pass emissions even in the most restrictive states. For around 250 bucks, this is one of the most budget-friendly closed box systems on the site. Also included in that price is Volant's 1-year manufacturer warranty. Install for this cold air intake is going to be fairly simple, but tight spaces can complicate things, and for that, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Should take you around an hour or two with basic hand tools. So let me show you how to get this installed on your truck. For this install, you will need an impact or ratchet, U-joint, T20 Torx bit, Phillips head screwdriver, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, and a deep 10mm socket. So first things first, we have to get this old factory system out of the way. We're going to start by removing this 10mm bolt right in the middle of the air duct. And that'll allow us to remove our factory air duct. Next, we can move on to our factory airbox. We're going to start by unclipping the mass airflow sensor harness and this breather hose on the back left as well. Next, we're going to remove these 4 10mm bolts that hold our airbox onto our intake manifold. Now, you want to go slow here. 10 years, nature has kind of rusted out these bolts, so just take it easy and it should pop right out. With our factory airbox off the truck, that allows us access to remove our mass sensor. We're going to use a T20 Torx bit to unscrew that and transfer it over to our new intake tube. Volant also provides us with a new gasket, so we're going to pull the old gasket off. And replace it with the one supplied in the kit. With that, we can slide our sensor in. And the kit also comes with new Phillips head screws for you to mount that. Next, we can grab our airbox and install this weather stripping to the port that's going to lead into our driver's side fender. With the weather stripping on, we could drop in our new airbox and secure it to the inner fender using the 10mm bolts, washers, and nuts supplied in the kit. And we're gonna do the same thing with this one as well, and this one is a water drain hole. Next, we can drop in our blue Volant filter and secure it with the larger hose clamp included in the kit. With our filter in place, we can tighten down this clamp using an 8mm socket. Then we can secure our airbox lid using a Phillips head screwdriver. With our airbox in place, we're gonna move on to our new air duct. Now, as you can see, I've done a little prep work on this. This coupler has a hump in it and the medium-sized clamps in the kit. This coupler is just a plain cylinder and uses the smallest clamps in the kit. That's gonna go to our throttle body, and this end is gonna go toward our airbox. Now we're just gonna tighten down all of our clamps. Next, we can reinstall our MAF harness. And lastly, we're just gonna remove this breather hose and replace that entirely with the hose that comes in the kit from Volant. With that breather hose in place, that's going to do it for my review and install for the Volant Pro5 closed box cold air intake system fitting all 04 to 08 5.4 powered F150s. Thank you for watching. I'm Joe, and for all things F150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.